3, 2, 1.
I don't even need to look at flight logs for this. All I know is that someone is getting fired for this. Okay, someone's getting fired for this. I don't need to explain. You want to know why? I mean, well, no one died, but everything turned out okay, but what ended up 11 kilometers away? Jesus, look at that. It's probe debris. And it still hasn't fallen. All the other debris has fallen. It's another thing way over there that ended up 14 kilometers away. Jesus. That's 3.9 kilometers. That was a huge explosion. The fact that these people aren't dead is a miracle. Of course, I don't know how good this thing is going to survive the impact with the ocean. I don't know. Why don't we find out from a first-person perspective? Yeah, it survived pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Actually, very good. The crash tolerance of this thing is actually really, really nice. Huh. And now it's a boat. Behold. Nyeh, nyeh. Quick, push it back to shore. Come on, we got monopropellant. It has a top speed of 1/4 of a mile a day. Okay, so obviously, that did not work out according to plan, as things normally do not work out according to plan. Ergo, this is no surprise to anyone. So, therefore, time for a different approach. We are going to use... this module as the centerpiece of this new thing. Now... hold on. If I remember where the hell it is... Oh, here it is. Okay, so... we're gonna take the Apollo lifter, which is a big, huge, burly looking thing. Seriously, it's huge. It's a big, huge, burly looking thing. And we're gonna pop this off real quick. Take this off. Put this on. Lovely. And then we're gonna plonk this on top of it. Somehow. Hold on. It's saying that there's 4 of them when there clearly is not. Okay. And now there is only a single one. Okay, now we need to figure out how we're gonna plonk that on there. Maybe something like this. Yeah, that would work. I just tabbed out. Yeah, like that. Oh my god, that's perfect. Yes! That'll hold the goddamn thing in place. Now. I got this shit now. Let's get the probe on it. I was gonna have someone drive this thing onto the stations, onto its docking port, but now I could just do this. Also, since I have complete and utter freedom of where I can put things now, I could have 2 of these. Beautiful. Yes. Wonderful. Just beautiful. Beautiful beauty of beauty. It's beautiful. Anyway, this thing's gonna need a lot of radiators. The really big ones. For all 4 engines. Like this. And by all four, I mean... There's more than 4 of these, oh my god. That'll keep the engine from just completely killing itself. The mechanical jab is inside there, right? It is not. Is it on the out? Is it on the outerior? Is it there? It says mechanical jab is on this thing somewhere. Is it buried in the middle? Is it on the side of the rocket? Because that would make sense. Oh, speaking of the frickin' rocket, I gotta be able to crash this thing into the ocean once I'm done with it. So put that there. Okay. The rocket isn't particularly stable looking, so I'll make it stable. Struts. Struts are your friend. Struts are your friends. Remember this. Tapped out again. Then I fucked that up. Where do those go? For fuck's sake, Control Z. And Control Z one more time. What the? One more. There we go. Beautiful. It's a beautiful rocket. It's gotten me to the moon and back several times. Of course, that was with a different top section here. It's a good lift system, and I believe that it will serve us well in the future. And by the future, I mean now. The future is now. I'm gonna strut this thing up, and then we'll come back and launch it. Alright, we are back, and my game is lagging and at 17 frames per second. So what we got here is a standard Apollo lifter that will carry the space station module into orbit. Once it's there... Oh, well. Well, actually, before we go any further, I want to put some more struts down the bottom here to keep it from falling off the top there. And from there, we can, well, I'm gonna want to also disable those monopropellant tanks so that they're not used. But before I go and do that, a name has been chosen for this space station module. It's called the Copernicus. Yes, the Copernicus. It's beautiful. Anyway, vehicle. And we're back once again. I've added the struts, and I've disabled the feed to the roundified monopropellant tanks. Now, we're going to set that as our target. I don't care about launch windows because I can't, for the life of me, figure out when I should actually launch it. Should probably wait till it's actually on this side of the planet, but wait, that's the satellite of love. Oh, shit. Well, it looks like we gotta be playing catch-up for a while. Alright, 102, engage. And... begin. As you can see, this thing gets a ton of speed. It's also an extremely stable rocket. Extremely stable. We're quite proud of it. The Apollo lifter, not available to the current, not currently publicly available on the market ever. I think this thing needed cross feeds as well. I could be wrong. sure it needed those crossfeeds. So I might have to restart this one. Got a good path thus far. It's supposed to be like it takes the fuel out of these top tanks first, and then, like, it slowly goes down towards the middle. And that doesn't seem to be happening. It's like the middle engine is supposed to carry it all the way, like supposed to be the final engine. I'm also starting to believe we didn't even need these radiators. But hey, it's getting to orbit. Jeez, it's getting real fast. Like, extremely fast. Shit. If I knew that it was gonna get this fast, you know. There's nothing's gonna matter if the, yep, nope, that's gonna run out. Alright, X, cut the engine, just let it explode. I'm just gonna let the, actually, I'm just gonna revert it. Because for whatever reason, when I ported it in, the crossfeeds were, for whatever reason, just gone. But hey, we know this lifter works. Look at that. It's like a plus. This is the third frickin' attempt to bring the Copernicus to its new home aboard the Celestia 2. So we're gonna try this again. Because I now have the fuel crossfeeds, so now it'll start with this tank. It'll take it all out of that. And then it's going to go down to this tank. And once that's empty, that is ejected. And then we have these 5 engines here. And once that is empty, like it goes from this tank down to this tank. And once that's empty, it's ejected. Then we just have this last engine right here, which will be deorbited and burned up in the atmosphere. So, that's the plan. There you go. It's a brilliant plan. I know. Here we go. Oh yeah, I also picked up some frickin' ice cream. Because this is a damn good lifter system. You get a hell of a lot of speed out of it. And it can lift a lot. These are mainsail engines. So now you see, all of the engines are taking the fuel out of these top 4. And then all of the engines are going to take it out of this. So these are draining real quickly. But these are not. Well, that one is, but we don't go. Wait, that one shouldn't be. Oh, shit. It's broken. Why are the fuel lines broken? Is it because the radiators are in the way? I'm thinking of removing those now. Now more than ever, I'm thinking of removing those. Alright, revert the foot. How about we just skip the launch and I'll come back to you when this thing's in orbit? Alright, we got it. It was a structural integrity thing. It was causing the cross feeders to snap So, yeah. Now they're all coming out of the top tanks, and now that those are empty... Wait. It just said it was empty. Wait. Is only one of them empty? It just said something was empty. Oh, they're on the wrong way. They're on the wrong way! Fixed. It's finally fixed. It's finally fixed. She's finally flying. She has full control over the RCS system. So she's gonna need it. But, I don't know. It might. I remember the mechanical jab, right? Here, hold on. Let's see if I can, I'm pretty sure I put it in there. Yeah, well, should be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and skip this, and we'll come back once she's in orbit. We're back. And I have confirmed that the mechanical jab is in the bay. I literally just opened it up mid-flight. We're starting to get some re-entry effects here, as you can see. Speed is about to be reduced immensely because there go 4 engines. And who says asparagus staging is a waste these days? Ah! I completely disagree. I believe that asparagus staging is the future. It is not the past, it is the future. That is why the Headhunter Space Program will stand by it until it is dead. Which it may be in the coming future. I have no idea. Point is, it's still useful, asparagus staging, because this shit's working. It's still taking it out of the top tanks, though. We by my calculations, and I have no reason to doubt it, we should reach the station, which I haven't actually targeted yet. We should reach the station with well, maybe these all 5 engines. I don't know. We're still burning through the X200 tanks. And the front of this thing is wobbling. I'm a little worried about that. Maybe I should have put struts that are connecting it like that. Like up like that. Across like that. Be a bitch to figure out where to put them, but... Yeah, you're right, it's probably okay. Anyway, either way, like, once it's done, like, it's just the front here. It's gotta, like, hold on for dear life at that point. And the radiators seem to have, started heating up. It's good to know that they're actually doing their job. Because they're gonna have to right here. What's our fix for monopropellant? Well, actually, I should check this tank. Yeah, okay, no, it's perfect. Couldn't be better. Woo! Finally, Headhunter Productions has a successful launch. Oh god, the top radiator. Oh Jesus. Quick, get through the burn, get through the burn. Oh god, all of the radiators now. Just gotta get through this burn. There we go. Ooh. That could have been messy. It's still burning. There we go. Orbit! Woo! We have an orbit of 102,000. Okay. So separation points 1 and 2 are both 1,400 kilometers, and actually they're both 1,400. That really has to be more than coincidence. Okay, so it is on the exact opposite side of the planet right now. So, which means we're gonna spend a lot of time catching up to it. I'd like to give some time for these radiators to cool down, but I don't know how long that would take. I'll tell you what, I'll let them cool down. We'll be back. Okay, we are back, and the radiators have cooled down, so that means it is time for rendezvous autopilot. So the final distance is 10, and the maximum number of phasing orbits will be 10. The desired final distance from the station itself is 100 meters, more or less. Also, once again, just to confirm, mechanical jeb is right there. Yes, that is actually what is driving the whole damn ship right now. So, we need to hurry this up. The power isn't gonna last forever. Well, actually, what I could do is recharge it real quick with this thing's solar panels. Oh, it has these? Okay. Damn it. It has the 3x2s. Give it a bit of power. I was gonna put the thermoelectric ones on, but nah. Solar panels. Solar panels are the future, like fuel cells. Besides, this thing has 1.0 sun exposure, which means that it's like recharging this real fast. And extend the second one while we're at it. Before the sun disappears, let's get this thing charged up. I could actually probably just leave them out. There's no vacuum. Nothing that would cause a severe problem. So, we're gonna go ahead and engage the autopilot. First things first is we need to adjust our vertical. That's using up a tiny bit of power. The Copernicus does not have a lot of power efficiency. Though then again, we just went into Kerbin's shadow, so not much we could do about that. Alright, so the burn will begin in 8 minutes 30 seconds. Chances are it will time accelerate to a point where we'll actually be able to do that. Yep, there it goes. And once again, the station is still on the other side of the planet, so we're still playing a game of catch up to it. And it's actually using up a ton of power right now. And that's a major issue, because if we could only do maneuvers on the light side of Kerbin, that's a problem. Like, if we leave the panels out, it'll automatically charge once we get in the sun. Easy. Yes, that's good. Okay. Like, we're about to head back into the sun here. So it'll get some charge out, it'll get some charge in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the giant fuel tank. Hopefully I'll just be able to, like, unhook it and then fly this thing out of here. Aim it retrograde and smash it into the ocean. Because, like, there's, like, a ton of fuel on board this thing. And it's all weighing it down. Oh, Jesus! Okay. You can stop now. Stop now. Now. Now, damn it. Fuck. Is it still chasing that one node? I cannot tell. Here, tell you what, once we start getting closer in, I'll bring it back. Welcome back. As you can see, we're at T plus nearly 3 hours, but Celestia 2 actually, it just popped into sighting range. So, there we go. Behold the lag. Behold the glory of 8 frames per second. Oh, isn't it lovely? Yes. It's beautiful. Isn't it? This is probably the largest object I've managed to get near Celestia 2, aside from the Wildstar Mark 1. That's probably the biggest thing that I've gotten close to Celestia 2 with. The main issue with Celestia 2 is keeping it away from other orbits so that things aren't slamming into it. I only have a couple satellites thus far, but it becomes a hassle when you get down to it. I mean, there's a lot to avoid, like the Satellite of Love. Part of Operation Purple Planet is up there. RSMM2 Sat. Satcom A2. Milo. Fucking rock. Satcom A1. There's supposed to be 8 of those. There aren't. There's the Ultracom, which is like the ultimate communications satellites. Anyway, so it's been a couple videos since we've actually seen Celestia 2. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. She's big. She should have her lights on, but she don't. No, like, none of the lights are on, actually. It's almost like nobody's home. Where exactly are we? Okay, we're around there. We should be able to finish up this maneuver, and then we'll pull her in. We're aiming for a separation of 100 meters. Which should not be an issue. Alright, so now we will do a slowdown burn at 1 minute, in 1 minute 22 seconds. In-game time. Lag time, as I call it. Yay, lag time. Anyway. Let's freaking... how we fix for mono... We got plenty. Fuck. Electric charge, we're still doing pretty good. Fuel, I'm not even worried about. The top tanks are empty, but these tanks are still doing pretty fine. Of course, now no matter what I do, no matter what happens, I can't eject these. We're too close to the station. So, that's a problem. The whole, like, orbit concept is, like, a problem, because it's, like, a vicious cycle. It's like, yay, we got a satellite up... we got a satellite up there. We also have to avoid it. We also have to avoid it and make sure that it doesn't hit anything else. Which it very well might. Kessler syndrome. It is a very real thing. And it may happen to Earth. Well, who knows? Anyway, we are nearly a little over 600 meters out from the station. I need to see where exactly we are in correlation to the docking port. Oh, shit. Okay, so the docking port is there. I'm pointing right at it. Here, hold on. Once we get closer, maybe it'll, Still nothing. Alright, hold on. Still nothing. It might be easier to dock it at the central hub, but I don't know yet. We'll have to see what happens. Because, like, I wanted the Copernicus to be right next to the, science lab, which is right there. I still can't target it. This is standard procedure, which I had to dust off the goddamn book, because it's been forever. There it is, set as target. Okay, now. Alright, and she's burning. Okay. That'll slow her down. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. Easy. And good. Alright. The two things are stationary. Amazing. Sort of. They're sort of stationary. The main, the thing seems to be trying to, make, slowly inch in towards it. But in the meantime, we're gonna go over here and turn the lights on. Just in case we lose sight of everything. Alright, now Neilvis Kerman is gonna go on an EVA. And he's gonna go out to greet the new module. There we go. I'll feel more comfortable if there's actually somebody on board the damn thing. So that's what Neilvis is here to do. He's also gonna file a report. So yeah, there we go. There's his report. What is... There's actually a lot of debris out there. It's like 3 things of debris. One there, and one there. They're only they're under 100 kilometers away too. That's That's not worrying at all. So anyway, there's the door. We're gonna go to said door. And then... well, I could try to align myself with the damn thing. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, we had it. If I grab it from here, he's gonna slip right off the damn thing. Yeah, screw it. Oh, hey, it didn't slip off. Nice. Alright. Now he's on board the module. So, what we're gonna want to do is decouple the node. Okay. The module is now on its own, which means it'll need all of the monopropellant it can get. Good. Good. That's all of the monopropellant. So now, what we're just very, very simply going to do is slide her away. Like this. Also, we're gonna control her from this particular node. This particular docking port. Good. Good. Okay. And now, we will commence the docking autopilot. The speed limit is going to be 1 meter per second. Autopilot enabled. Okay. Now we just gotta hope to God. Okay. Gotta retract these panels. Or at least this one. Okay, yeah, no, you are gonna slam right into the side of it there. And I can't have that. Here we go. Try this. Whew, managed to save the panel. That could have been terrible. I'm also gonna worry about power. Anyway, now we'll enable the autopilot. I've retracted most of the panels around the cupola module, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. The lifter is just gonna sit here for a while. Maybe it'll drift past the station. Who knows what'll happen? Let's get this thing aligned. The Copernicus is going to align itself like this, as compared to the rest of the station. This is the first module that we'll have on board with a service bay. A great big one, too. It's enormous. Absolutely enormous. It's lovely. It's a lovely module. Masterfully put together. And it's massive onboard scanners. Massive onboard scanners. This could potentially take all day. So let's go ahead and do another skip. And we're back. Woo! We are actually quite close to dock here. And once we do that, we have another step that we will be undergoing here with the Headhunter Space Program. As you can see, we're about... how far does that say? 16.7 meters away from the dock. The docking port. Neilvis is doing a splendid job with it. Splendid job docking the Copernicus module. And as the Copernicus is docking, we can see the looming shadow of the lift system, of the lifter system, just beaming beaming in the sunlight, blocking out the sunlight as if it were a massive thing. Alright, now I need to lower this thing's speed to 0.2. If we lower it to 0.2, that means we'll be at a speed where we're not going to disturb the structurally sound integrity of the vessel itself. I need to check on the Ah, shit! Well, fuck. I should have put solar panels on that. That's out of juice. Well, wouldn't be the first time I was up a creek without a paddle. I could get it down. Don't worry. I could smack it with something. I got plenty of things up here to smack it with. Easy on the monopropellant. It's a bit uneven, which is why it's struggling. Extend more panels. I said extend the panel. It doesn't wanna. Why? It's because we're getting in close? Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. It's gotta replace the arm segment. Like the curb arm. I said that this is going where the curb arm used to be. And this is where the curb arm used to be. And capture. Woo! That's a pretty looking station. Beautiful. Good docking. Good dock. That was a good one. Give it a bit of a spin, but nothing a little tab out and tab back in won't fix. So anyway, thanks for flying, guys! And I will see you in the next video. I know there was going to be the part where we were deorbiting the lifter, but that's going to take a while. So, yeah.